Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name's Emma. Uh, I'm looking a little bit like an Eskimo here today. It's a very freezing in my apartment, and they're doing everything they can to fix it. But for now, I decided just a couple of days ago I just couldn't even work because it was so cold here. So I have a little bit like it's a little bit warmer now, but still, when I'm sitting still like this and in a spot in my apartment that probably is the coldest, I just need to have extra much clothing on. So I do apologize for looking like a little bit crazy. Um, the crazy lady with the tarot. All that's missing is a couple of cats. Okay, Libra, we're gonna do this a little bit differently today. I'm asking for all the good things, just all the good things. So even if it's like something negative comes out through the cards, it's still gonna be something positive about it. So we're asking for all the good things for about a month into the future. So whenever you catch this video, it's a timeless video, is when you're supposed to catch it, and then think about a month into the future. So we're starting with the wisdom of the oracle. It's not going to be that long of a video, just to reconnect with you guys a little bit. And also I want to take a moment and ask a favor of you. Just want to shuffle this down so we don't interfere with the energy. Higher power, that is gorgeous. I'm going to read from the book. I don't know what's up with my changing of the dialects. Can I ask you to just, obviously not now because you haven't watched the entire video. When you have watched the entire video and you feel like this is a video for you, this is something that resonated with you, this is something that you like, please give it a thumbs up. It makes me understand that you actually like these videos. It makes me understand that this is something that I'm supposed to continue to do. Like, does it make a difference for you whether I show up here or not? I'm in a little bit of a question mode in my own life. I am being sort of slowly but surely guided away from this tarot thing. And I just want to make sure like what I'm doing here makes a difference. And if I don't get thumbs up, like if it's not too many likes, like why bother? And it's not like, oh, boohoo me. It's just I just really want to know. If it makes a difference for you, please give it a thumbs up and please consider to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a penny. And you don't show up anywhere. If you're afraid that like your face is going to be shown or like you're going to be associated with this channel or like someone's going to see that you like this channel, that it doesn't happen that way. It's just the amount of subscribers that comes up. I see whatever you see in your picture is what I see. I can't go sort of closer. I can't look into you. I can't do anything of that. And no one else can either. And it really helps the channel a lot. So if you're still here, if I go in and look, so out of 100%, only 35% has subscribed of returning viewers. It means that if you do the math, 65% of returning viewers that keeps coming back watching these videos doesn't subscribe. And I wonder a little bit why. So if you are wanting to keep me around, like if you think that this is making a difference, please subscribe and please like the video. Okay, that's what I have for that. Let's continue here, Libra. Libra, all good things. What do we have? Peace. How beautiful is that? So we have higher power and peace. We're going to bring in another deck. The heart deck, as I call it. Whatever messages from the heart. All good things. From the heart, for the heart, around the heart. All good things, Libra. I hear balance in my head, and I mean that's you. Libra is all about the balancer, the justice. But also hear the word balance, so maybe that's really important for you at this time to just really keep a balanced situation in your life, a balanced life, a balanced body. I mean, this is the third time that this is coming out, and we're at Libra, so we're like almost halfway through the signs. So like, at least for now, it's like almost 50% of the readings has had the manifest card come out. So this is a big one right now collectively. I feel like people start to manifest not by random, not by default, not by thinking that they're just some thought in the wind and wherever it lays, that's going to be what's going to be. Like nothing of that. Like this is when people start to really take matters in their own hands. When you really start to put down, like, this is what I want. This is what I want to see for my future. I love this for the collective, which means we're not so, it's not so much a puppeteer show anymore. It's rather like, wait a minute, let me think for myself. You do the rest of the puppeteering later. But like for now, I'm just going to think for myself for a bit what I think about this. All good things for Libra. And this can even be like a person in your close, like in your reality that is like up close and personal is what I'm trying to say. That is like really around you, and that you are like maybe have let them run your show a little bit, or like maybe they have influenced you a little bit too much to your liking, and now it's like, I'm going to start to manifest my own reality here. I'm not going to actually be part of yours anymore. I'm not going to participate in yours anymore. I'm not going to sort of enable yours anymore. I'm going to start to enable my own. It's a very powerful, like taking power back feeling. Maybe it's because I'm talking, but it takes a little bit of time to get the cards out. All good things for Libra, please. There you go. And well-deserved reward. We had that for Virgo. So maybe if you're connected to Virgo, there's something to find in the Virgo reading as well. Okay, we're going to have Archangel Michael come out at the very end to just sort of give his thoughts on the whole thing. But first, I'm going to actually read from the book. Higher Power. H. Higher. KLMN. ABCDF. Ow. Hold on. We're not looking for the word, we're looking for the number. A bit of tea to heat up the body. Can you just see, Libra, that I've done this myself? Do you like it? Okay. Higher Power, Libra. It's really gorgeous. It's like so light in its color, so it's a little bit hard for the camera to pick it up. It's super gorgeous. Okay. Essential meanings of this card is conscious contact with higher power. It's a conscious contact. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with the manifestation as well. Like you're consciously deciding what's up rather than being tossed around. Conscious contact with the higher power. The presence of the divine. Seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. I love this. The Oracle's message states, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. And then the relationship message states, I'm going to read it all because we don't have any particular direction here. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card can also indicate that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. And then we have the prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you when this symbol appears. So it's just, for me, this is just talking about how you really are deeply connecting with Spirit right now. Like you understand that, like I said, like you're not doing anything on a whim anymore, or like you're not participating in other people's stories. This is what I want and this is what I need. And you also understand you can't sort of just come from a physical standpoint. You can, but it's so much harder. Like it takes so much longer time and it's so much harder. But then to join up with Spirit or join up with your source or inner being, whatever you want to call it. And like from there, really start to co-create this beautiful life of yours. And then we have the peace card. And it's like, so this is all good things, Libra. There's something I feel has been, so maybe it's even tied into this. This is going to be different for everyone, but maybe it's even tying into this that you have been participating in another person's story. Or it can just be that you haven't really participated in your own. It might not even be that you're fully addressing like another person, like going ahead and sort of doing what another person wants to do, because it's easier to just, it's just easier to cave rather than speaking your truth because it's just easier. But in long run, it's not easier, because every time you say yes to someone else that you don't really want to say yes to, you're saying no to yourself. And this, like I said, is not necessarily so that you are so participating in another person's life that is like singular. It can even be that you're just saying, you're just deciding you're going to bring more peace and more calm and more balance, like I heard, and commit to that higher power for you. So it might just be that you are like a giver, super giver, and super like wanting to just really help other people. And it might not be that one person, but it just means that your cup is overflowing a little bit, which is really beautiful. But when it's not sort of received back, it's a little bit of an imbalance. And I feel like this peace is being made here. You're starting to feel this, or you want to feel this peace within. And then the manifestation card is what I said. Like, I feel like this is a collective thing, that more and more people really are starting to take charge of their own life. They want to figure out what's going on with them. They want to understand like their soul intention, their core intention, their purpose, whatever you want to label it, really. And just to say, I don't think we have just one purpose. I think it's a purpose to just wake up in the morning. But I think you know what I mean. But in case of you, Libra, specifically you, there's this connection to the higher power. There's feeling this contentment and this going for peace, like feeling more peaceful in your life. Like there's a situation that is now coming to an end where you maybe have lived your life way more for other people or a certain person than your own. And now you're sort of bringing it back home and you're starting to really manifest your truth, or you're seeking in your life. And that's huge. That's everything, really. And then we have well-deserved reward. And like I said to Virgo, I feel this is the same thing. Even though it's well-deserved, it's not like you're born into this world and because you work so hard and because you fight your way, every day you fought for this and for that and blah, blah, blah. And so therefore you are deserving of this situation. You're deserving just by being born. So if that is an issue for you, it's your worth that you need to take a look at. But this is like, it just brings more of a feeling of, okay, you've been going at it for such a long time. And now like you're finally sort of coming into, okay, how can I make, so I'm going to compare to myself here for a bit. Like for the longest time, it felt like I had everything down theoretically, if that makes sense. I'm not saying I'm not working on stuff still. Trust me, I'm working on stuff still. And I think we will always, because that's how we grow. But obviously you can feel like a victim in a situation, or you can feel like it's an opportunity. I just feel like for the longest time, I just felt like theoretically I had everything down. Like I understood how things were combined and put together. And if you do this, this will be the result. And like it looked good in my head. But I sort of couldn't really make it take shape in the outer life until I was looking at my worth. When I'm starting to feel more worthy of a situation, of things happening, is when things really started to shift on the outside. I sort of started to implement what I theoretically knew out into the world, if that makes sense. And so you're well deserving just by being born. But this is like when things are starting to fall into place, because you've been going at it for such a long time, but now you're looking for the right reason for the solution. I hope that makes sense. Okay, we're going to end with Archangel Michael. Final thoughts from Michael. For Libra, please, all good things. What do we have here, Michael? I was going to say we have a card that I get so curious. Honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. I just want to put that out there because it was a card that really wanted us to be a part of this. Oh, wow. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. That is such a big one. You created this situation. So whatever situation that you might have participated in, enabled, even if you were to ask a person who has lived a really tough life or has something going on in their life right now that is like really tough, or like you don't want it to happen. If you say, did you create this? If you say, did you want this? Most people would say, of course not. Did you create this? Still, most people would say, no, I didn't. I wouldn't have never created something that I didn't want to experience. But the thing is that you did create it. If it happens, you created it. It means that you have some sort of vibration active that is causing for this to happen, or you have something that you want to solve, you want to heal, you want to make whole. So something happens in your life where you can look at that. And the thing is, you are so powerful that whatever situation you have created, you can create something different. You don't have to go along or continue on the path of something that you don't like. So if you created this situation, you have the power to change it. And the prayer to this card is, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal. Manifestation and peace. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. I'm going to read that again. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. This is really, really beautiful. The good thing for you here coming is that you're now sort of looking at what truly makes a difference. What is the answer to truly make a difference in your own life, not in someone else's life? I know we're looking for like, how can you serve all? And Libra, that's your sort of, you're just born with that, how to serve. But also look at how can you serve yourself. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. I see you soon.